In this part, Betty is sentenced. Betty pled guilty to hindering an investigation. As this sentencing is happening at the local court, the jurisdictional limit will apply, meaning the court can't sentence for more than 2 years imprisonment. At the last court date, the magistrate had already indicated a custodial sentence will be given, however, didn't say what type of jail. Will it be jail or jail at home? That's why everyone has returned back here to Cessnock Local Court to find out what type of jail. Well, everyone except me, because I was at Wilcannia on this day. Yes, court was sitting in Wilcannia when I was there. However, I'll keep guessing on what I was doing. Anyway, it's only fitting the journalist tells the story. The journalist has been covering the story since the case started in January 2024. As I said in the last part, I think it's critical the journalist print the story and inform the community about what happened. Without that, deterrence I don't think has a chance. I think publishing the information at arrest, then when the plea was entered, and then 6 months later at these 2 sentencing court dates has allowed the community the opportunity to be informed about this case. Maybe it's my preferred style, but I like the continual following of the case. I feel a lot of cases might get a story published at arrest, and then you're left wondering what happened next when there is no follow-up story. I also like that there were some details about what happened. In my opinion, the detail was within the court rules. There were details that related to children that wasn't published. There are a couple of quotes from the media story. She told repeated lies to police, moved, and then the name of the alleged murderer's clothing, instructed others to help remove clues that he had been at her house, and deleted possible evidence from her phone between June 2023 and January 2024. Remember, Betty was arrested in January 2024. The story goes on. She drove, name of alleged murderer, to Salamander Bay on one occasion knowing he was a person of interest and that police were looking for him in connection with the alleged murder, and told another person to warn, name of alleged murderer, off coming to her home while detectives were there. 3 people remain before the courts relating to his death. All are charged with murder. Hindering an investigation into someone's death is not right. So drum roll, Betty was sentenced to 15 months jail at home. Yes, home detention. So what's the next case into hindering, you ask? Well, you don't have to look far. I showed the story from the Newcastle Herald that relates to Betty. It's page 10 from the 18th of July 2024. There's one other story on the same page about a botched robbery at Gateshead in May 2023. There's a number of cases before the Newcastle Local Court that relate to this. This includes 2 women who are charged with hindering the discovery of evidence. Different journalists following the Gateshead botched robbery. However, like Betty's case, there are ongoing stories. In my opinion, this allows the community the opportunity to be informed about legal proceedings and gives general deterrence, which is an important part of sentencing, a chance.